Okay. Okay, hello everyone. Today we're going to talk about 8, chapter 8, please, which is marketing channels for delivering customer value. Okay. There are few producers sell their goods directly to final consumers, and there are intermediaries to help producer to sell their products to consumer through them. Okay, so here this marketing channel is very important key term we have to understand this place part. Okay, so most producer use these intermediaries to bring their products to market. They try to forge a marketing channel, or we can call this distribution channel, a set of independent organizations that help make a product or a service available for use or consumption by the consumer or business user. Okay. So why do producers give some of the selling job to channel partners? After all, doing so means giving up some control over how and to whom they sell their products. So here producers use intermediaries because they create greater efficiency and through their contacts or experience specializations and scale of operation. Intermediaries, including retailers, wholesalers, usually offer the firm more than it can achieve on its own. This figure shows how using intermediaries can provide economies. So here in the left side shows 3 manufacturers, each using direct marketing to reach 3 consumers. It seems like really complex, right? This system requires 9 different contacts. Okay. And the right side, this figure shows the 3 manufacturers working through one distributor, which contacts the 3 customers. This system requires only 6 contacts. Okay. In this way, intermediaries reduce the amount of work that must be done by both producers and consumers. So here, the role of marketing intermediaries is to transform these assortments of products made by producers into the assortments wanted by consumers. Members of the marketing channel perform many key functions. So some helps to complete this transaction. So we can add this value using this channel members. So first value is information. Gathering, distributing, marketing, research, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 different value how channel members can add. Okay, from information, promotion, contact, matching, negotiation, physical distribution, financing, and risk taking. The definition of each term here can be explained in the next slide. We're going to talk about this more. So we're going to talk about channel level. It's a layer of intermediaries, direct marketing channel, and indirect marketing channel. Okay, let's see one by one. Companies can design their distribution channels to make products and service available to customers in different ways. Each layer of marketing intermediaries that perform some work in bridging the product and its ownership closer to the final buyer, and it's called channel level. Because both the producer and the final consumer perform some work, They are part of every channel. So here, the number of every intermediary levels indicates the length of channel, okay? Number of intermediary levels, okay? It shows both consumer and business channels of different lengths. So in the left side, it shows several common consumer distribution channels. Let's see channel 1. Channel 1, called the direct marketing channel, has no intermediary levels. The remaining channel in this figure are indirect marketing channel because it's not direct, right? There are some routes, so it's called indirect marketing channel, containing one or more intermediaries. Okay. On the right side, it shows some common business distribution channels. The business marketer can use its own sales force to sell directly to business customers, or it can sell to various types of intermediaries who in turn sell to these consumers. A marketing channel consists of firms that have partnered for their common goods. Each channel member depends on the others. So each channel member plays a specialized role in the channel. The channel will be most effective when each member assumes the task it can do their best. But there are some kinds of called channel conflict, disagreements over goals, roles, and rewards generate this channel conflict. There are two types of conflict. First one is horizontal conflict. It occurs among firms at the same level of the channel. You can just read this example, like some firms may complain others steal sales from them from the same levels of the channel. Vertical conflicts. It's a conflict between different levels of the same channel. So it's the same level and it's at a different level. And it's even more common. Okay. So for example, McDonald's has recently faced growing conflict with its corps of almost 3,000 independent franchisees. Okay. So these are different levels of conflict, and we can call this vertical conflict. A market is the set of actual and potential buyers of a product or service. Okay? Market is actually different from marketplace, you remember. Sellers must search for buyers, identify their needs, design good market offerings, set prices for them, promote them, and store and deliver them. So usually traditionally, marketing was traditionally carried out by sellers. The concept now also includes consumers. Okay? So consumers engage in marketing when they search for products or getting information or a final decision. Therefore, in addition to customer relationship management, companies must also deal with customer managed relationship as customers are empowered, and marketing is made a two-way affair like this. So it contrasts the two types of channel arrangement: conventional marketing channel and vertical marketing system. Historically, conventional distribution channels systems have lacked leadership and power, often resulting in damaging conflict and poor performance. One of the biggest channel developments over the years has been the emergence of this marketing system that provides channel leadership. Okay? So what is vertical marketing system? Vertical marketing system consists of producers, wholesalers, and retailers acting as a unified system. Okay, so the VMS can be dominated by the producer, the wholesaler, or the retailer. Okay, so let's see one by one about this vertical marketing system. A corporate vertical marketing systems integrate successive stages of production and distribution under single ownership. Coordination and conflict management are attained through regular organizational channels. That's a corporate vertical marketing system. Second is maybe more common, contractual vertical marketing system. It consists of independent firms at different levels of production and distribution who join together through contracts. You've probably heard about this franchise term, right? So franchise organized is the most common type of this contractual relationship. It's contractual VMS in which a channel member, or we can call franchisor, links several stages in the production distribution process. Okay. And third one is administered vertical marketing system. It's a VMS that coordinates successive stages of production and distribution through the size and power of one of the parties. Okay. So manufacturers of a top brand can obtain strong trade, cooperation, and support from resellers. For example, like P&G, Apple can command unusual cooperation from many resellers regarding display, like shop space or promotion or price policies. Okay. We have talked about vertical marketing system. Now let's talk about horizontal marketing system. So horizontal marketing system is a channel arrangement that occurs when two or more companies at one level join together to follow a new marketing opportunity. Okay. So by working together, companies can combine their financial, production, or marketing resource to accomplish more than any one company could alone. That's horizontal marketing system. This shows a multi-channel distribution system. The producer sells directly to consumer segment 1 using catalogs, telemarketing, or online or mobile, and segment 2 through retailers. And it sells indirectly to business segments 1 through distributors or dealers, and to business segment 2 through its own sales force. Okay. So multi-channel distribution systems offer many advantages to companies facing large and complex markets. With its new channel, the company expands its sales and market coverage and gain opportunities to tailor its products and service to the specific needs of diverse customer segments. That's multi-channel distribution system. In the past, many companies use a single channel to sell a single market or market segment because it's really simple at that time. These days, almost every large company and many small ones distribute through this multi-channel distribution system. Let's talk a little bit more about this intermediation. It occurs when product or service producers cut out intermediaries and go directly to final buyers. They just drop these intermediaries and just go directly to final buyers, or when radically new types of channel intermediaries displace these traditional ones. Okay. Maybe changes in technology and the explosive growth of direct or online marketing are having a profound impact on the nature and design of marketing channels. Therefore, in many types of industries, traditional intermediaries are dropping by the wayside, as is the case with online marketers taking business from traditional brick and mortar retailers. Okay, that's disintermediation. Marketing channel design calls for analyzing consumer needs, setting channel objectives, identifying major channel alternatives, and evaluating them. For maximum effectiveness, channel analysis and decision-making should be purposeful. This requires marketing channel design. So we'll now look at several channel design decisions manufacturers face. So in designing marketing channels, manufacturers struggle between what is ideal and what is practical. First of all, the company must balance consumer needs not only against the feasibility and cost of meeting these needs, but also against customer price preference. Second, setting channel objectives. Companies should state their marketing channel objectives in terms of targeted levels of customer service. The company should decide which segments to serve and the best channels to use in each case. The company's channel objectives are influenced by the nature of the company, its products, its marketing intermediaries, its competitors, and the environment. Intermediaries. So here, types of intermediaries means channel members available to carry out channel work. Mostly, companies face many channel member choices in this case. Finally, identifying major alternatives. Okay. Companies must also determine the number of channel members to use at each level. Three strategies are available, like intensive, exclusive, and selective distribution. So producers of convenience products and common raw materials typically seek intensive distribution, a strategy in which they stock their products in as many outlets as possible. Or exclusive distribution. Some producers purposely limit the number of intermediaries, and maybe producer gives only a limited number of dealers the exclusive right to distribute its producers in their territories. For example, like luxury brands, they use this exclusive distribution. And between intensive and exclusive distribution lies selective distribution. Okay, the use of more than one but fewer than all of the intermediaries who are willing to carry a company's products. Most consumer electronics, furniture, or home appliance brands are distributed in this manner. The producer and intermediaries need to agree on the terms and responsibilities of each channel member. They should agree on price policies, conditions of sales, territorial rights, and specific service to be performed by each party. You can read these components for evaluating major alternatives from economic criteria, control issues, and adaptability criteria. Okay. Okay, before we move on, let's watch one of the important, which is omni-channel.
Omnichannel and multi-channel. What's the difference? Welcome back, guys. Thanks for joining us again. So today we're going to be looking at the differences between omnichannel and multi-channel. So let's jump straight into it. So let's start off with a few definitions. First of all, when we speak about channels, what we mean is a medium through which a brand is able to communicate with its customers. So in terms of marketing, a channel could be anything from a brand's website, their physical stores, a billboard, or even the product's packaging. In terms of customer contact, a channel could be anything from emails to phone calls, live chat, or video calling. So let's move on to the definitions of multi-channel and omni-channel. A multi-channel approach is when a company uses multiple channels to spread the message about their brand. The channels are usually separate and don't relate with one another. On the other hand, an omni-channel approach is about integrating channels with each other in order to provide a seamless customer experience. Every channel will be able to integrate and relate with one another, so the customer is able to switch effortlessly between channels. So the first key difference between multi-channel and omni-channel is that multi-channel focuses on customer engagement, whereas omni-channel focuses on customer experience. So the main purpose of a multi-channel approach is to cast the net as far and wide as possible so that you can maximize the number of people who can come into contact with your brand. As such, one of the key metrics of a multi-channel approach is customer engagement. For example, on a social media channel, the main aim from a multi-channel perspective would be to increase followers, likes, comments, and shares. On the other hand, omni-channel is about creating a consistent customer experience. The end goal of an omni-channel approach isn't about increasing the number of eyeballs your brand gets. It's about engaging with the people who are already interacting with your brand to make sure that they get a seamless and consistent, improved customer experience regardless of what channel they're using. This all ties in with the next key difference. Omni-channel is customer-focused, whereas multi-channel is channel-focused. If we take retail as an example, an omni-channel approach is designed to make the shopping experience as effortless and easy as possible. The customer is placed at the center of the strategy, and everything works out from there. Omni-channel shopping experiences remove the friction from moving across different touchpoints, making it easier for the customer to complete their journey. On the other hand, multi-channel is all about increasing and maximizing the number of channels available to customers. It's about increasing the number of channels available to customers so they can choose which channel they'd like to use to interact with or contact the brand. So now let's look at the differences when it comes to customer contact channels. In an omni-channel customer service strategy, the customer would be able to choose from whichever channel was available to them and know that the quality of the support they would receive would be the same across all the channels. Notice that I said the quality of the support, not the support itself. Customer contact channels are deliberately varied because the type of support a customer might need is dependent on the situation they're in, so some channels might be more appropriate than others. A multi-channel approach here would again simply refer to the number of channels available to the customer. For example, a customer might choose to phone a customer services agent to discuss their query. If they then wanted to start a new conversation over email, chances are with a multi-channel strategy, they would then have to start right from the beginning all over again. With an omni-channel approach, the customer could start their query on one channel, and if required, they could move the conversation across to another without the need to start all over again. For example, if a customer strikes up a web chat conversation on their phone, they can easily escalate this call to a voice or video call at the click of a button. So there we go, guys. Those are just some quick differences between omni-channel and multi-channel. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, be sure to like and share.
Okay, now we're going to talk about retailing and wholesaling, two very important concepts in the value delivery network. Retailing includes all the activities involved in selling products or service directly to final consumers for their personal or non-business use. So for your own goods, that's retailing. Many institutions like manufacturers, wholesalers, and retailers do retailing, actually. But most retailing is done by these retailers, business whose sales come primarily from retailing. And retailing plays a very important role in most marketing channels. Think about like any people, like any sellers in convenience store or like any other store, okay? So many marketers are now embracing the concept of this shopper marketing, the idea that the retail store itself is an important marketing medium. If you feel like very negative for any store atmosphere, probably it affects in a bad way, right? Okay. The first moment of truth is the critical 3 to 7 seconds that a shopper considers a product on a store shelf. So today's consumers are increasingly omni-channel buyers who make little distinction between in-store and online, like online shopping, like mobile shopping, and for whom the path to a retail purchase runs across multiple channels. So omni-channel retailing involves creating a seamless cross-channel buying experience that integrates in-store, online, mobile shopping, and single shopping experience. Seamless is really important in this case. Marketers increasingly need to blend in-store, online, mobile, or social media channels. Shopping typically includes websites, smartphones, mobile apps, social media, or other things digital. Omni-channel shoppers research products and price online and shop from home, work, stores. Maybe they get ideas and advice on social media. Okay, so they don't care like which place they get information. Maybe they can combine their experience for better decision making. Retailers can be classified in terms of several characteristics, including the amount of service they offer, the breadth and depth of the product lines, the relative price they charge, and how they are organized. Self-service retailers serve customers who are willing to perform their own locate, compare, select process to save money. Okay, that's self-service retailers. Limited service retailers provide more sales assistance because they carry more shopping goods about like which customers need this information. For example, general department stores. Okay, full service retailers. They include like high-end specialty stores and first-class department stores. Salespeople assist customers in every phase of the shopping process. Very luxury premium department store or specialty stores can be example for this. Let's see more example. Maybe it's very difficult to like understand maybe some difference between some, but these are just basic like categories of product line classification. I'll try to explain more clear. Specialty stores, okay, like shoe stores, carry narrow product lines with deep assortments within those lines. Think about any shoe stores. Department stores. It carry a wide variety of product lines. Maybe department store have been like squeezed between more focused and flexible specialty stores. We have lots of department store here, right? Convenience store. Small stores that carry a limited line of high turnover convenience goods. Okay, maybe you can find this very closely nearby, right? Okay, and superstores are much larger than regular supermarkets and offer a large assortment of routinely purchased food products or non-food items and service. For example, like Walmart. Okay, that could be superstore example. Okay, and recent years have also been the rapid growth of this category killer. Okay, it's actually giant specialty stores. Okay, and they feature stores the size of airplane hangars that carry a very deep assortment of a particular line. And this kind of category killers are all over the world, and it can be found in a wide range of categories, including electronics, home improvement products, books, toys, and so on. It's a giant size compared to specialty stores. Retailers can also be classified according to the price they charge. Most retailers charge regular price and offer normal quality goods and customer service. Others offer high quality goods and service at higher price. Okay. So for example, discount store, for example, Walmart, sell standard merchandise at lower price by accepting lower margins and selling higher volumes. Off-price retailers offer product to fill the ultra-low price, high volume gap by pricing lower than discount stores. So it's cheaper than discount stores. Factory outlets is manufacturer-owned or operated stores. It's like there are like, for example, factory outlets by Polo, by Gap, like that kind of things. Sometimes grouped together in factory outlet malls and value retail centers. And warehouse club, for example, Costco, operate in huge drafty warehouse-like facilities and offer few frills. Okay. Retailers are always searching for new marketing strategies to attract and hold customers. Today, the assortment of the service of various retailers are looking more and more alike. So there are certain retailer marketing strategy, and it's really similar to the whole marketing process. Retail segmentation, targeting, differentiation, and positioning, which is STP, and 4P strategy: product, price, place, promotion. And throughout this, they try to create value for targeted retail customers. Okay. So let's skip to the store atmosphere. Okay. According to the book, Why We Buy: The Science of Shopping, the amount of time a shopper spends in a store is perhaps the single most important factor in determining how much he or she will buy. So if you're a marketer for this retailing service, you need to think about like how you can persuade or attract consumers to stay in your store more, okay? Because it affects in a positive way. Okay? For an enhanced shopping experience, maybe you could just suggest some wider aisle, shopping cart, chairs, facilities for children, or for facilities for children or like husbands. Okay. These are the store atmosphere concept. So there's a store's physical characteristic that project an image, brand image, and draw customers. So you need to offer coherence of color, music, scent, and lighting. So these are like integration of these 4 components you need to consider about that. What if like their like color, image, and music style is really different? For example, it's a luxury jewelry shop and music is really noisy rock style music. Maybe it's a little bit awkward, right? You have to think about this coherence. Okay, so let's finish with our retail trends with one video clip.
Necessity, they say, is the mother of invention, and in 2020, it was never more true. Amid the disruption, retail innovation is proving resilient. As we adapt to our new world, incredible ideas are changing the way we shop. Take experiential retail, where buying something you love is only half the fun. Imagine creating your own bag in store out of recycled choc tarpaulin. Or ordering food using a touchless holographic menu. Or using your phone as a barcode scanner to buy products off the shelf. These aren't ideas from the future, they're happening right now. Net zero retail is also on the cards, with green shopping being more important than ever. You can now buy hoodies that biodegrade in your garden compost in just a few weeks. And designer sunglasses that are made from recycled plastic retrieved from the sea. One retailer is even sucking CO2 from the air to create the world's most ethical diamonds. Relocalization is something new, with retailers adapting their offerings to our new habits. One supermarket has launched a WhatsApp service that alerts people to the quietest shopping times. This bakery went out of business, but reopened as an e-commerce service, satisfying the hordes of new home bakers. And one imaginative brewery now creates pub-in-a-box experiences, with Spotify playlists and music-themed pub quizzes. Digital by design reflects the change in people's shopping habits, resulting in an array of innovation. Introducing the online body scanning app that helps you choose better fitting clothes from home. And the world's first shoppable streaming platform that lets you buy what you see with a click of a button. While a virtual new shopping experience lets people create personalised high streets, complete with advertising. Tech innovation is another huge growth area. One retailer has a team of salespeople that live stream in-store, so consumers can simultaneously buy online. This luxury brand is using WeChat to share exclusive content that can be unlocked on social media. And one ethical fashion brand is collaborating with a boutique coffee company and on-demand delivery platform to offer environmentally friendly gift boxes. And let's not forget the heroes of retail and celebrate those who've risked their lives to help keep the sector going in a tough year for everyone. With so much incredible innovation all around us, here's looking forward to an exciting and safe 2021.
네, 여기까지 할게요. 플레이스 파트는 여기까지 하는 걸로 하고요. 네. 쉬는 시간을 좀 여유 있게 15분 정도 가지